Hey GK team, just wanted to walk you through the tax organizer and how you can test it quickly. So I've got this opportunity here. It's a tax opportunity. It is at tax organizer stage. So go ahead and create a test opportunity, associate it to an account and a household. And then I'm going to go to this person account. And here on this person account, there's a new field, which if you have the inspector, you can open it. So on person account, it's going to be called session ID. And so on the person account that you're going to test with, just put in any value you want for the session ID. It can be as long or as short as you want. But basically, you're going to need to put that value in and then copy it. And then we're going to open the tax organizer using the link that I'll send you in the email along with this video. So I'm just going to go to an incognito window and open that link, which is right here. So when you put the link in, you're going to append the session ID that you just added to that person account to the end of that URL, and then hit enter. And so now I'm going to have to input some information here. So I can go back to this person account, and I'll need the email. Whoops. Copy that email and bring it over. The birth date, which is 6/8/1988. That's just a random one I picked. You can type it in this format if you want to. It's easier than using the calendar. The last four digits of the social, which I know to be 1234, that I've added to that OASP social. So, sorry, is that right? This must be the wrong field then. Interesting. Unless I changed it. We'll have to confirm that because somehow that works. And then also, I have to grab the account ID here from this URL and paste it in there. I guess you guys discussed that you want an account ID as part of that. So Hong added that into the validation. So now it's going to show me this welcome to the tax organizer. It should have the name of the person account that you are testing with. Then you can hit get started, and you're going to have the contact information and then other household members and dependents here. You can request a change if you see something that's incorrect. You can do that here, and it'll show you the current value, and then you type in a new value, you submit request, and that creates an opportunity. You can also request changes for these other members. So yeah, if they need to change, a dependent name or anything like that, then they can do that here. And then down here, you've got all these questions. So as of right now, the uploads are not working, but what you can do is you can test the toggles. So just go through, toggle a few of them on. What you'll see is that when we get to the bottom, you're going to have a list of files that are required. So, forms that are required based on the selections. So that should show them. If we wanted to upgrade this in the future, we could even maybe add a check mark next to these forms if an upload has been completed on that specific toggle. So that might be useful so they can see, or even an X if it hasn't. So then before they save and quit or process, then they could see whether or not they've got everything they need. So if I do save and quit, that's what it sounds like. It saves it for later. They can come back to it and finish it. If I do process, then that is going to check a box on the tax organizer response record saying that it was completed. And then you get this thank you message. The Calendly link, we're still waiting on that. We'll just drop that in here whenever that's ready. And then I can close. It won't close because I'm in incognito, but normally it would close for the client. So then I can come back here and refresh this person account. And then when I go to related, now I've got a new, and this is in the partial sandbox, by the way. Now I've got a new related list down here called Tax Organizer Responses. And I've got this one on the client. I can also put one on the household, which would show all the members of the household if you'd like. But here I can click on the name, and that's going to open the Tax Organizer Response. So it's generating the name based on the tax year and the name of the person account. And then I've got a link to the person account, to the household, also to that opportunity that that the tax organizer will be related to. I've got the year, I've got completed and when, and then I've got my responses here. You can see checked or not checked, basically. And then down at the bottom, we've got this notes and attachments section that can be removed. I don't know if the forms are actually going to stay attached or if they're just automatically getting uploaded to SharePoint and then deleted. So that's a Hong piece, but essentially what you can test right now is that you get this opportunity associated correctly, you get the person account associated correctly, and you get your responses correctly populated. Now, one other thing you can do is if I open the incognito window again and I go back and complete these answers, then I'll just show you that they should be populated when I come into here. Yep, so it's pulling in the responses that I already generated on this particular form for this tax year. So let me know if you have any questions, and hopefully we'll have the file upload testable pretty soon. All right, talk to you later.